everybody. My name's Teresa Vandertooen. I'm the Associate Artistic Producer of the Downtown Eastside Heart of the City Festival, and I'm very happy to be here on Coast Salish territory. Grateful to the Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish people that we can be here and do our work and do our art and get together and share our work with you and the people online. Hi, everybody online. And say hi, everybody in the house, where you have a nice audience here. Yay! Woo! So I'm just here to introduce and welcome our festival audience and introduce a wonderful project that's part of the Heart of the City Festival this year. This is the 100 Block Rock 2, and we have our hosts that are going to tell you more about the project. But I'm really pleased and honored that they're here with us for the Heart of the City Festival. So put your hands together and welcome our hosts, Eris and TJ.
Hello,
hey.
Hello, Carnegie Center.
So I'd like to start off by acknowledging all the work that PHS, Atira, and Rain City have done to save this community.
And I'd like to acknowledge Schweppes, the official sponsor of Downtown Eastside 100 Block Rock, to the better ginger ale. We're going to have a poll.
No, Eris didn't even get that tested. It's full of fentanyl. It's gnarly.
And if I die tonight, I blame the Schweppes Corporation, who are actually, it says the city of Vancouver, what does it say? The province of BC and the Canadian federal government for allowing this crisis to continue and kill our friends. No, it's sponsored by Schweppes. It's a delicious ginger ale. It hasn't been tested, though. So please be safe when you drink Schweppes, because you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, stay peppy when you're genociding.
Wait, I can do this. This is a whole joke. I'm supposed to be like, row.
Oh, that's spicy.
You didn't know that. That's why I wore this hat, you see. So,
What is the deal with 100 Block Rock?
Well, there's this place called the 100 Block, and it's actually right outside the door of the Carnegie, incidentally. And soon it won't exist because all these people who are here, these people that apparently don't deserve to be alive, they will crush them, and they will burn this neighborhood to the ground, and they will replace it with interesting things, such as Schweppes ginger ale stores.
Neon sign boutique stores.
For Schweppes. Our sponsor.
Schweppes, neon Schweppes signs.
Every dollar sold of Schweppes tonight gets donated to the PHS, so we would like them to thank them for saving the community.
Yeah, the new Schweppes commercials are going to look like World Vision commercials.
The audience, when someone finds this funny, okay, you got 2 hours of this. This is what you signed up for. So I hope you like to rock and roll, because we got a lot of that. We tried to... we're working
some other genres.
There's only one genre in my mind, and that's Schweppes. The sponsor of tonight's show at Heart of the City, Schweppes Ginger Ale. It's a delicious ginger ale, and it's much better than Canada Dry.
You're literally ruining this whole fucking thing. It's like, I can't believe, we worked through this. I knew I'd do this. Fuck.
No, we're not trying to ruin the festival.
So what is the deal with 100 Block Rock?
Okay, so we got a bunch of musicians from the community together, really excellent artists. You would not believe the amount of talent in this neighborhood. Actually, you would know it if you were from here, because it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever had the privilege of living. And
likewise.
Pardon? Schweppes?
I just wanted to say likewise.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to just jump on the bandwagon or anything.
No. In all seriousness, we are not serious people, but we love this community, and we thought we'd do a record where we, paid tribute to some of the fantastic voices. And speaking of fantastic voice, let me put my hat back up.
So it's not just 100 Block Rock, it's also 100 Block Hip Hop, and 100 Block Jazz, and 100 Block...
We had this paper, it's X-ray paper, it's very expensive. Okay, so our first act tonight at 100 Block Rock Part 2, live from the Carnegie on the 100 Block. thank you for having us, by the way, sponsored by Schweppes, is Karen Colville, who will be doing some jazz for us tonight. And this next song is called Rocking the Blues.
100 block. What is the deal with 100 block jazz? Let's find out.
My sister don't like jazz. She's rocking with blues. Look, little sister, go. Ain't nobody's business. You do. My brother, he tells me to pack $1 million in an old suitcase. Crazy, 'cause you can't take it with you. Look at here, I did not say I was a millionaire. Google-moogle whiskey, wine, women, song. Better show respect. He's on the road again, going down slow and easy. That old 6th Street, he'll buy his guitar a ring. Elaine lost her panties again. He's rocking the blues in a small town hall. Live streams don't pay the bills. Beer and Taco Express, I'm crying out, Jesus. I stay home, don't want to dust his broom. After weeks in the desert, rush on crossroads, I better some Jesus. And the enemy on his shoulder. My sister don't like jazz, 'cause I'm living with the blues.
Intelligence, but I was eating the pieces. I was eating the Scrabble pieces, and I had a very strange vowel movement.
This is what the English language does to people.
Ooh, Noel, that was so crisp. Did I get a double word score with my vowel movement? Yes, I did.
That's
Phew.
really
That was incredible. We love the audience here. We
Inappropriate.
love you, the Downtown Eastside, as much as they're going to to wipe us off the face of the planet. So what else did we have to talk about?
I don't know. This is your show. I'm not even from this neighborhood.
Neither am I. I know nothing about anything that happens down here. So Sean Giroux, who works at Mops, beautiful person. Can we all get a round of applause for Sean Giroux? I had a very strange audience.
Yes.
I've never done this before, but he
kind
wanted
of
this
mixed bag.
to be dedicated to all the folks who have passed away. And I think we are dealing with some real serious stuff down here. And let's not forget everyone that's come before us to enable this to happen. And, let's think about that as we proceed into some more jokes, such as, what did one snowman say to the other snowman?
Community is essential. It's so...
Nailed
What
it.
did the
Okay, we're
snowman
back
say?
on. We're back on.
What are some non-profit words I can use? I don't know. I just wanted to
Harm
flex
reduction,
my Scrabble
housing
game.
first. We're going to house everyone first and then kick them out later. Am I
Harm
right?
reduction, more like harm production.
Okay,
That's-
so speaking of that,
Boom.
next up we have some hip-hop music for all you hip-hop heads by Technician Cardinal. And how are we doing for the online poll? Who's winning, Schweppes or Canada Dry?
As
Please.
a proud Canadian, I gotta go with Canada Dry.
As a proud Italian, I've got to go with Sam.
As a proud
Pelli-
Italian, I come from Little Italy,
I'm Melissa
and-
Diginova's child. That's why.
but
we're
I'm not a
on.
little
She's sorry.
Italian. Don't get me wrong.
She's an excellent politician. If I can say anything about what
Yeah.
you should do in the next election, it's vote for Melissa Diginova.
Yep.
So, Steve Cardinal.
Let's
wait,
get her in.
let's get her in, and let's get Little Italy expanded to
Let's
the whole
do the
city,
good work.
which
Yes.
is expanding Little Italy, just like 1942.
Wait, that's my hometown, Little Italy.
This is my hometown.
You can't say that
too.
on. You can't say
You
that
can't
live
say that
on
at the
stream.
heart of the city. Anyway, we got
Eris,
tons
you're
of
gonna
jokes.
You're gonna get us canceled if you keep talking about Little Italy like that.
I'm going to tell you something about Schweppes. It's named after John Schweppes, who was Italian. So Technician Cardinal up next with some hip-hop fun for the people of the neighborhood.
I don't know how much more of this Schweppes propaganda I can take as a Canada Dry.
Every
like,
time I say Schweppes, they give me
fan,
$1.
like, die-hard fan.
Many moons ago, when I used to be a kid, never did what I was told and never told what I did. Now I'm living inside this penitentiary. Should have listened to my elders, maybe I would be free. But I'm not gonna whine, cause I know I'll do the time. Talking through my time as I'm kicking a dope rhyme. In my mind I got freedom, in my heart I got pain. The demons in my brain, they try to drive me insane. But I'm never shaking it rough, cause my attitude is so tough. Coming off the streets, yeah, it's rough, rough, rough.
And it's full of care.
No, come to the
but
block. Come to
Listen to the way
block.
people talk. We are just bringing the streets to the people using Heart of the City as the ICBM. Wait, I'm supposed to look into the
Come
camera.
establish your arts organization on the block.
please come and open another Redgate Society right on the 100 block.
Yeah.
So
Artists are a gift to gentrification.
gentrification is a gift to culture. So you can see how the Ouroboros eats itself, and it's very beautiful. Where are we at with viewership? Are we losing viewers or gaining them?
We love snakes.
I
Stable.
have snakes to
I'm not-
my door.
you
Tell you
stable?
what, I'm not stable.
You know,
I'm about to get sectioned after this performance, and/or
I'm about to get sexed. I'm
gonna send you some sex. So next up we have.
Please don't. That's creepy. That's like consent is get consent.
Can I consent to sext you? That's the Downtown Eastside way.
What? I missed that. Could you say it again?
It's esoteric wisdom from two people that know the least of all. Everyone. Did you know who you?
There is
invited?
wisdom in jokes, people. They're not just jokes. This is like our manifesto.
Manifesto point 1, Carnegie. Please allow people who are intoxicated into your premises.
Yeah, that's it. That's legit.
It is legit. And we're
That's
going to
like
do the top 10 things we dislike about the Carnegie later. But before we do that, we're going to do the top 10 things we like, which are everyone who is helping us from the Carnegie. So can we get a round of applause?
Thank you to the Carnegie.
For the Carnegie itself.
And can I just say, heart of the city, more like art of the city. You know?
More like art of the
Did you
city.
get it?
It's amazing. That is amazing. That is the best joke of
I
the night.
just wanted to.
And number
put my 2
3
cents
thing
in.
we like about the Carnegie is the food. It's very cheap.
Yeah, it's very cheap.
People.
But can we talk a minute about the options?
Yes.
Do you have anything to say about the options?
I don't, as someone who is a yuppie, I no longer have to eat here. So.
I guess me too. I mean, have you seen this fucking like security uniform?
My outfit was very expensive too.
Yeah.
I don't need to come here because I have so much wealth. No, but what about the options? The options are wonderful. You have a wonderful kitchen every day. It's a different meal. You have vegetarian options. You have vegan options. It's beautiful.
The dishes are delicious.
Yeah, I've eaten several plates here, and the dishes are delicious. Try the mug.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta do this instead of cracking my
That
neck.
wasn't spicy enough to do the Hello Kitty hat.
It's not a Hello Kitty hat.
It
represents.
It's literally.
Okay. Anyway, we're running out of
we don't
material.
have to
We gotta
go
go
into this
discuss in our little, psychosis corner. So next up is Iceman,
Literally,
aka
I'm the
Kevin
most
King.
fashionable one on this stage. You're
That
gonna
is-
talk to me like that?
You're the most fashionable person I
Yo,
know.
Eris, just chill out, okay? Just like take it down a notch.
We're gonna take it down a notch with Iceman.
Is there something? What's going on with you right now?
Okay. So I'm gonna get real for a minute.
100 Block Rock,
I'm gonna get really real.
like
My
they do on the
parent-
block.
My parent passed away.
Fuck, mine too.
And that's the worst thing that will ever happen to anyone watching this. But no, seriously, the community's full of death. The government's obliterating it. And it's 100 Block Rock. Next up is Kevin King's Iceman. So chill out!
All the power to him. See ya. All right. Bye.
Fading fast, feeling drained, darkest ways again. Bamboo rising, death swoops down, hurling to steal my tomb. Despair in the air, fear everywhere, totally blind to hell and back. Near death, the cold clouds at my hand, bringing me to my death door. Fentanyl kills, soulless creature. Dispensing calling near, we've got me blinking in a red. Cemeteries arising. dead, plague in the living. Despair in the air, fear everywhere. Souls turning black to hell and back. Near death, the cold grip of my hand, bringing me to my death door. Closing to my death door. Flowing, eyes frozen, frozen to death and toe, and night diminishes. Despair in the air, fear everywhere, souls turning black to hell and back. Near death, the cold grip of my hand, bringing me to despair in the air, fear everywhere, souls turning black to hell and back. Near death, the cold grip of my hand, bringing me to my death door. Frozen still the death door. Petrify my death door. My final, stricken death door. Every day, people dying, fentanyl, heroin, crystal meth, all ways to death's door. As light diminishes, despair in the air, fear everywhere, souls turning black straight to hell and back. Near death, the cold grip of my hand, bringing me to despair in the air, fear everywhere, souls turning black straight to hell and back. Near death, the cold grip of my hand, bringing me to my death door. Rolling still the death door. Welcome to my death door. My final, stricken death door. Welcome to our DTS nightmare.
Housekeeping questions, such as is a room sound live over the? Can you hear us talking in the corner? Well, I know all of you can, but the audience keeps leaving. So, thank you, Kimmit. Again, thank you to the tech people for putting up with us. Because TJ's anxiety's acting up again. So
I have access needs. Okay.
Call Access Central. I hear they're really helpful. That's like a bazinga moment.
Could we do a wellness check on me, please?
A litmus test?
A wellness check.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Please.
You're unwell. I can already tell you.
And, yeah, what I need is be put...
What I need is for the VPD to put a bullet in my head. Hey,
yeah,
shout out to the VPD. This isn't just... What?
Yeah, shout out VPD.
Shout out to the VPD for shooting poor people dead in the street, you scumbags.
Yeah, shout out.
Just kidding. It's the heart of the city. We're going to talk about the heart of the city, which is not corruption. Or
no, it's called art of the city now.
Oh, art of the city. Well, this is art.
This is, we're riffing. This is art, this is poetry in motion, baby. Art in the city. Can I get real for 1 minute? What is the deal with 100 Block Rock?
So, you know Bud Osborne?
I mean, R.I.P.
I don't know who that is.
There's a I don't know, there's like a shelter named after him, and I hear
yeah.
that
Can we get a round of
loves.
applause for the PHS and what a good job they're doing?
Yeah.
Bud Osborne Shelter. He's a good guy, and
Bud Osborne would have loved that shelter.
Bud Osborne would have lived in that shelter. He would.
He would have wrote poetry. He would have penned an epic about how great PHS is. Inside
Bud
that
Osborne
shelter.
Shelter by Bud Osborne. Bud Osborne Shelter.
I love living in the shelter. By Bud Osborne.
So he was
So
a
pumped.
poet, and we're also poets, but you didn't know it. Just like that Frank Sinatra song, Bud Osborne Shelter.
You don't meet many poets that are actually like comedic geniuses, do you?
Depends on who you ask. Some people think, man, that,
I mean, I
I
guess
don't
it does
have very much
depend on who you ask.
material.
Maybe should we? Can you text Jean Swanson and see what she thinks?
Let's call Gene Swanson right now.
Can we see what? Can we just see what City Council thinks about all this, please?
Let's call City Councilor Jean Swanson right now. I have her on speed dial because she is doing whatever I want. Melissa DeGenova, I'll have you know that I have my own political puppets, and their names are Jean and Swanson.
That's a hell of a goon to have.
Yeah. She's very
Jesus.
violent. She's the most violent,
mean-
and in all that knitting, she's actually making a nuclear bomb. You just
What is the deal with Eris being big pharma now?
I'm Big Pharma. Can we get? No. I want to.
Okay, what is the most ergonomic position?
Gene, it's Eris. We're on stage right now, and I was just talking about how much of a fantastic support you've been to us. It's 100 Block Rock, and I just wondered if you had a message for the Downtown Eastside.
About changing the system from within. Let's do it.
Keep pushing.
Thank
pushing.
you, Jane. Thank you. That's all I needed. That was the most important thing. I'm going to let you go. I love you, like my own mother.
It's
I just
like,
hung up on
you
her.
know,
But what she said was keep pushing. And that's the important thing. We're pushing the envelope. We're licking the envelope. We're licking boots. We work for PHS.
it sounds like a painful birth. You just keep pushing.
I was cesarean sectioned. You wouldn't believe it, but that's why I'm so, in the head. I just hung up on Jean Swanson after I called her. So, audience on the internet, that was a real phone call to City Councilor Jean Swanson.
Yeah, that you're gonna get canceled for that one, Eris. I was made in a test tube on the unceded lands of PHS, Rain City, and Atira.
Does anyone know that
What the
one?
fuck does that even? What did you just say?
I was born
You?
on a pirate ship. I was born on a pirate ship.
This has gone off the fucking rails. This is just
No,
ridiculous.
this is right on the rails for 100 Block Rock.
Can
Again, we're
I
trying.
just like get real for 1 second. Like this was supposed to be a special night. Like this was supposed to be my fucking night, and Eris just can't stop fucking interjecting and just like pushing her agenda. And I just gotta say that I'm fucking sick of it. It's true. Like with the bunny hat, like you just
Stupid,
like you're trying to
stupid,
fucking like
stupid.
just like, oh look at me, like, oh I was in Times Magazine. What if I want to be in Times Magazine?
You're in the Times Magazine of my heart.
That's actually really sweet. Thank you.
So, speaking of sweet things, next up, they're in the audience. At least one out of the 4 members of theoretical members. Man,
Do we have to
I
talk
was
about
just about to
theory?
get really dark, but it's East Van Hotbox, and some things happen to some people down here, and we love, tell the people you love that you love them, because life's tough, and it's East Van Hotbox coming at you with their song. What's it called?
Eris, I love you.
I love you too.
You know, love you all too, as well.
What
I
is it
guess
called?
most of you.
Name one. It's called Drug War by East Van Hotbox, and that's exactly why this is important, because this community is being crushed by a genocide. And
I'm a
it's
soldier for the war on drugs.
me too, and I'm on the side of drugs. You hear that,
Yeah.
Carnegie?
Wow, did you get that from a meme or something?
It was actually Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah, okay. Props to Dave.
Okay, I'll do the Rolf thing again.
Okay. Okay, Ethan, just fuck the headphones, okay? Okay. He's a pro. Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 2.
This next song is dedicated to every crooked cop, every Skytrade funky. Whoever got in my way. Got the shoes.
Got the shoes, the booze, the guns, the weed they need to make a motherfucker bleed like milk. Rolling off the spot, the bitch got shot.
Shit went down, I kid you not. I didn't want to kill him, but I knew I had to hurt her. It's a what? Fuck 'em.
Nothing's been the same since war's been declared.
Chicken shit, cops turning yellow, running scared. Everybody's driving the ring road impaired. You better watch your ass, cause no one's gonna spare. There's violence at the rock shop,
Down at the cop shop. It's going red, but it ain't ever gonna stop. Cause the rocks are on the streets. Going through Wally.
Leaving them alone would be a foolish man's folly. Let's hear
See, they buy smoking, see the cracker only cooking. Better stay at home, unless your nose get broken.
Get fire up the pipe, but you better bring a nine, cause being unprotected is the only
fucking crime
What?
in Wally.
Where? Fuck 'em! Fuck 'em! Fuck! That's equipment! Fuck it!
Got the shoes, the boots, the guns, the weed they need to make a motherfucker bleed like milk. Rolling up the spot, the bitch got shot.
Shit went down, I kid you not.
I didn't want to kill him, but I knew I had to hurt him. Hello? The battlefield is bloody and the concrete's turning red. Cause another casualty
Got shot in the crackhead.
Lines being drawn around the
Body on the lawn.
When the shit goes down,
What's
which
that?
side
You gonna be on white trash jock?
You better buy a Glock, cause a crackhead militia.
On the new cops on your block.
Hope is getting stronger,
Stronger.
the reach is getting longer. You can always buy a
Send it from the local crack monger.
The basic crack rock is a
Pure
pure
from
for
a
a blood.
blood.
Fight
For the rest of diligent furnace stardust.
The rockers are rolling.
Cadavers getting stolen. Yola money's in his hand. The crack cocaine is in his colon. Yola
Thriller, the
Brilla.
Brilla,
The pipe made of glass.
steroid gorillas
Gonna grill your fucking ass.
Step out of line.
Or you look the wrong way in the crack for the wally. Everybody's gotta pay me. Yeah. I'm not sorry. Come on, man. Floor's not even slippery, like concrete. Rosie Perez. Got the shoes, boots, guns, weed, the need. Got the shoes, boots, guns, weed, the need. Got the shoes, the booze, the guns, the weed, the need. I got the shoes, the booze, the guns, the weed, and the need. Shut up. The worst fucking audience.
kicked out yet. Still not canceled. We're on the air with 15 people watching?
Can I get real for a second? Pandemic, more like blind-demic. You know, we just get real about COVID for a second.
Yeah.
It really sucks.
Yeah, it really sucks. And that's why we're doing this. Or else we'd be having fun not here.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the most fun we could possibly have on a Friday night because of COVID. And that's saying something because we're in the Carnegie on a Friday night.
What? I was busy thinking about COVID.
That was a side-handed compliment.
Yeah.
But this event's sponsored by Schweppes. How did Schweppes
It's
pull
not
do it?
sponsored by Schweppes.
Schweppes is going to give me $1 million and
Does
definitely not pull
anybody
the
here
YouTube
drink
video.
Canada Dry? Please, can we show a bit of support for this beautiful country
Whoa,
that we
actually,
live in?
can we just get a show of hands for who actually drinks Canada Dry?
Okay, well,
You mix them
if we get a look
together,
at the
you mix
audience, we'll
Schweppes and
see that
Canada Dry
everyone's
together.
hand is up, and Eris looks like a fucking fool.
I always look like a fool because
Yeah,
I'm the
but
cosmic
I mean,
fool.
never like this before. You're really.
I've never been wrong in my life up until right now, and that's why I live in the Downtown Eastside.
I mean, you had a good run, with all that harm production shit or whatever you do.
I am doing an incredible amount of harm production. And this is a harm production in its own right. So thank you for participating.
You
in
are
that.
literally in 2 punk bands.
If
that's not harm production, I don't know what is.
Was someone farting in the audience?
That was a weird sounding fart. What?
That's weird, man.
We need to fart.
Never fart.
We
Are you
literally
okay?
need to fart.
Why can't you fart? I think that's something everybody has to do. Do you have are you okay? I mean, this is probably fucked up. This is what happens when you drink too much Schweppes in the Carnegie is you start asking questions you shouldn't.
All right.
Before they cut us off, let's talk about
what's the deal with 100 Block? What's the next genre?
Hunger Games.
What's the deal with 100 Block Hunger Games?
Basically, the Downtown Eastside is like crabs in a bucket. And the beautiful thing about bringing the community together is there are so many people that are just fucking amazing down here, unlike anywhere else in this city. Sorry, can we say fuck? We're going to.
Go off, Queen. I love this.
Well,
this.
yeah. You
So
go
much
literally
this.
up any hill in Vancouver, and it's a Brave New World, 1984, a huge plasma screen condo nightmare that looks like everything looks the same. The people all look the same. I want culture. I want people. You remember when people were
Culture
people?
literally saves lives. Can we talk about that first? What's the deal with culture? Right?
Can you tell me? Can we have a learning moment,
saves
teaching
lives.
moment? Culture
Yeah.
saves lives. I think the PHS
This is a
started that.
trauma-informed, culturally sensitive.
This is a safe space.
Webinar.
This is a webinar.
Yeah.
So let's.
Culture saves lives.
Point 1.
Culture is 100 Block rock.
2.
Culture is 100 Block hip hop.
3.
Culture is 100 Block jazz.
4.
Culture is just great. I mean, where would we be without culture? We'd literally be Yaletown.
Let's insult.
I'd like to acknowledge that we're streaming live from the historic Gastown neighborhood.
Yeah, that's getting crazy. That Gastown shit, they're coming up the block. I don't know where. Oh, that shit at Pigeon Park. Let's talk about that. That fucking building at Pigeon Park that says Gastown, it's Pigeon Park.
Yeah.
That's Gastown now? We're effed in the A.
Remember when Bud Osborne was protesting the Pigeon restaurant? Is Pigeon still a thing?
That was Wendy Peterson.
It's so fucking stupid. They
She
don't even
eats
know how to
there
spell
every day
pigeon.
now.
They're so rich and they can afford to just own this huge bougie restaurant, but they can't even spell pigeon right. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Right? God.
They should come cook here, and then the chefs from here should go cook there, and then we should burn the building down. You can't say that at Heart of the City, but although the thing, I guess we can't pan, but the logo is, I think, the Downtown Eastside on fire with a heart, a broken heart, spewing out fire onto the Downtown Eastside. So what the point of Heart of the City is burn down Pigeon Restaurant. No, that's a joke.
It's Art of the City.
Art of the City, burn down Pigeon Restaurant. That's a joke.
Don't forget the spinning restaurant.
The spinning.
Okay, Eris has heard enough about this, but I really need a
I'm gonna
platform
take a
for this.
knee.
In that We need to talk about the spinning restaurant. I've been planning on bombing this fucking building. Okay, I take that back. Actually,
We're gonna take all
I
of
would
this
just
back
like to
because next up, I'd like to acknowledge we're
Okay, I
not
don't need to
gonna
go off
bomb the
about that.
spinning restaurant. What was
Actually,
that?
I'll just bomb
Where was that
a Chrysler
hotel?
building. It's okay.
What about Waco?
Literally 14 people are watching.
It's X-ray paper. Don't
And
worry.
one of them are the owners of the spinning restaurant, I hope.
I'm sure. I live right down the street from Pigeon. I walk past it every day on my way to work, and I give them dagger eyes every time I do. And that salon that's on that block, and the people that moved into those apartments, I give everyone dagger eyes, and I bang on their windows. You know, Tibeppi, that Italian restaurant? Every time I walk past it, I
Like,
bang
"Free
on the
Tibet."
window.
You're like,
yeah. I'm like, spaghetti! It's me!
yeah.
And I spit on their windows.
They
and
do
everyone
have good
looks
spaghetti,
scared,
though.
and then I walk to, where Army and Navy used to be or wherever I'm going to buy drugs. And then I walk back and I'm like, spaghetti!
I mean, we're almost the same, but like on the way home, I'll just go inside and they have gluten-free garlic bread, and like, it's really fucking good.
Gotta get the glue through.
I mean, I can put the
Free.
whole spelling pigeon wrong aside, because I love the English language so much.
I gotta get a $7, $8
But I
coffee
can, like,
somewhere. Why would you come here and get a coffee at a reasonable price when you could go to Manchsick or what's that other place called? Armageddon on Keifer Street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's called Propaganda.
And you can like meet your favorite cops.
And definitely not
At the coffee shop.
Definitely not lock yourself in a bathroom and put a pie plate full of lighter fluid with a candle in the middle and light the candle and then lock the stall when you leave. I'm pretty sure they're all made of concrete, so you need something a bit. We're not encouraging you to do that. These are all jokes. It's
Literally, like, why would you go into any coffee shop unless you were just going to fix in the bathroom? Like, I can't do coffee. I don't do the hard shit. Honestly, it's a bit much.
like harsh truths. And speaking of harsh truths, we have Tangent Quo up next, who is a brilliant artist. And Kim, if you're watching, everyone, if you're watching, despite how stupid we might be, you guys are great, and it's about you and not us.
I know literally have a grade 6 education, and you're just gonna say that to me?
Am I oppressing you right now?
Whatever, yeah, you are. That's racist.
I'm sorry, I work for the
outta here.
PHS, and that's kind of not what we do. We're putting housing first, though. I'm Eris, and I work for the PHS, and next up is Tangent Quo.
Upon you, down on me. It's up to both of these to try to let on in a face to you, if facing me. It's up to both of us. Try the light on, please. And I hope to see something I don't need. 'Cause if grace is our last fall, thank God we left the light on at all. Or does it push you away when it's only breaking? This look and it's so far away, and making it take longer, and yet it gets stronger, but nothing's anyone's vain. I had a coffee break a long time ago, and come on and light my day. Wanted to see you waiting, light my face. I wanted to see you wake up and light my way. I wanted to see you, I wanted to see you, light my day. I wanted to see you waiting, light my face. I wanted to see you wake up, light my way. I wanted to see you, I wanted to see you.
in a second. Hey, we're back. So TJ has to do things that you're not allowed to do here outside, so it's just me because there were some technical difficulties. And I think that's what makes this an honest production. Theater of the Oppressed. Do you ever read about that? Or Theater of Cruelty. We got some real art heads because we're at Art of the City. So our Toad has this great thing called On the Prohibition of Opium or something. And he's basically like, look, you fucking idiots. If you don't want me to do heroin, fuck you. I don't give a shit. I'm our Toad. And he went crazy and went into a mental institution for a long time. You know who else they did that to? What's that guy's name? Cantos Pound. They locked Ezra Pound in a cage above the public square for a long time. So this event is sponsored by Schweppes, and I just want everyone to know that. And how's the Schweppes poll doing? Have people been voting? We need to find out. That's because nobody's watching. Yeah, see, that's why no one's responding. That's beautiful for Heart of the City. Well, see, you know, we're going to press this. All this music is going to go into wax tablets that are they're very heavy. No, they will. You know, I'm like, it's a good thing. Normally, the Downtown Eastside makes CDs. I made the medium more inaccessible and annoying and heavy. So you ever see Indiana Jones and the Ark of the Covenant when they put the Ark of the Covenant away in that warehouse? This will go there. And then when those brains from Futurama blow up the entire universe when they've amassed all knowledge, it won't matter. But what did matter, you know, what do they say? The medium is a message or something. The process is the production or et cetera. And I don't know what I'm doing here, but what I do know is PJ's back in town. So I've lost my script. Can you tell some jokes?
Hey, everybody. PJ's back in town. Yeah, I just changed my name again. It's PJ.
Me too. I'm planning on legally changing my name to Melissa DiGenova and then running for city council. After all this giving up free heroin stuff doesn't work out so well for me having my current name, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll change my name. If Melissa DiGenova, what election are we on? 2023? Is that when the next one is? Yeah. To split the vote, I'll start a party that's, because everyone that votes for her is a stupid idiot, I'll start a party that's like, well, you know, basically the same. Who's she running for?
She get the other K-Stew.
Huh?
So K-Stew can run against K-Stew, like Kennedy Stewart against Kristen Stewart. Get both K-Stews, like Twilight K-Stew.
I've never voted in my life, so I don't really know how this works. But my plan is to kind of
you vote with
Al
your
Gore
dollars,
to Al Gore the 2001 election.
You vote with your dollars, and you're a millionaire. I don't know you vote.
I just bought 2 shares of Facebook Corporation.
It's Meta.
No, I know, but I just did do that.
All right, I don't even know what those words mean.
So our next act for the 11 people watching this, we're doing real bad. Nothing is important. We're all going to die, and this neighborhood's going to go down.
Not all of us are numerologists. We don't know how important 11 is, okay?
9/11, that's important.
Mm. The Twin Towers never happened, folks.
How do I do the thing? I have fucking arthritis or something.
Oh, there you go. We all have access needs. Eris has arthritis. I smoke meth. You know, it is what it is.
Those are access needs.
And this fucking pantsuit is really ginching me. But my butt looks like a juicy apple. Can we get a round of applause for my juicy
Can we get a round of applause for TJ's butt?
No, I'm not going to turn around anymore. I don't want to oversaturate the stream with my
to the 11 viewers that are watching.
Red
This
asshole.
is like the last time we
What?
Yeah, one person. It doesn't matter. I was expecting this to be like Donda by Kanye, where it's like sold out theaters, the babies causing, you know.
Yeah, this is
Free
like
to
Downtown
baby.
Eastside, like a stadium. Like what stadium did he record in?
Atlanta, maybe.
Atlanta, Georgia.
I don't know.
That's
so
crazy.
Terry
Damn.
Robinson, who's up next, is a fantastic guitar player. You'll see him. Every time I leave my house, he's always drinking in that, like, you would call it a park, but it's right across the street from DeBeppe. So normally what I do is say, hey, Terry, because all he's got is like Thule, and then go to Debepi and bang on the windows and spit on them. And you heard the rest of that story. Really good guitar player. You should read he was on the first record, but I continue to include him because I love him to death.
He practices his scales.
He does. But his life story is real terrible, and his old band screwed him, and, wasted talent, and life is cheap, and eventually you'll die. So, Terry, I love you. I love everyone on this record, and it's not wasted when there's love. So, remember, it's not all doom and gloom.
It's peace and love as well.
Yeah, I'm a piece of shit. Terry Robinson.
No,
up next.
Eris isn't a piece of shit. They're actually really cool. Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4. Another love has let her down, and trust has cramped her style. Just can't get up for losing ground. It drags her back another mile. Have to turn the other cheek, back through this one more time. It's another spell in the broken life of all her pearls before swine. On the mountain until she got bored and jumped back into the game. She threw it all away again with anyone she could have blamed. Pearls before swine. Should know better than that by now. Ain't we a victim of those that we covet? Caught in the game somehow. Pearls before swine, and the lost, she was divine. One dark day, she saw the light. Now it's ages before beauty. Pearls before swine, and the lost, she was divine. One dark day, she saw the light. Pearls before swine, and the lost, she was divine. One dark day, she saw the light now. Ages before beauty, pearls before swine, and the lost, she was divine. One dark day, she saw the light. Falls from grace down broken wings. Another rescue at her door. Well, if it ain't the demon that she would defend, was a call she should ignore. But the genius of hindsight, it shines no light when she's looking for a friend. She's a little older, now you can't hold her. Just got colder, remembering when pearls before swine, in the lost, she was divine. One dark day, she saw the light. Now it's ages before beauty, pearls before swine, in the lost, she was divine. One dark day, she saw the light. Ages before
broke down and cried. Cry, cry, cry. Pearls before swine. I think I had to sit through this somniferous lecture delivered by the FNHA. I don't even, this isn't a script. Delivered by the FNHA about, setting boundaries. There's all this conversation about choice. This is why I like Heidegger so much. I don't know if you know who Martin Heidegger is. He's kind of a problematic person. I got this great sweater on the internet for $5. So, choice. Do we have it? Is there free will? I'd like to think not, and that we are condemned to live life in an eternal spiral of unfree choice. But in my heart of heart, I agree with Heidegger's being in time. Maybe you don't know. You probably don't know. I probably seem crazy right now. Why would I seem crazy? I'm not crazy. You know how I got this cut on my head? These yuppies were chirping me out. I was drunk, leaving my John Cage 4 minutes 33 set at Redgate, and I don't know what I was doing, but I was drunk, and I got to that shitty pizza thing in the bottom of the condo that's on, Keifer, and these yuppies were like, is that a man or a woman or whatever? And I turned around, and I pulled my knife out of the pocket. Always mac the knife, because the streets, the block's hot. But I pulled my knife out of my pocket, and
reference.
Yeah, it's Frank Sinatra, I think.
Is it?
I don't know. Anyway, and then I took the knife, and I just cut my fucking face. The cut is huge. In front of these people, because it was Halloween, because all the yuppies come down here and think we can do whatever we want. Scared the fuck out of them, obviously.
We need to make yuppies scared to exist again.
We need to just...
or just genocide the yuppies.
You said what I was thinking. Point is, then I was walking through the fucking alleys that smell like piss and shit, because they won't open any bathrooms down here, which is another problem. Just profusely bleeding out of my head, crazy. You ever see a Cure when the dude gets shot when he was with the kid that escaped the thing?
There should be a safe place to bloodlet around here.
Yeah, and it's in front of yuppies outside Virtuous Pie. It was a virtuous act, so like Quack Sung Duck when he set himself on fire. So, what am I getting at? Choice. Do we have it? Was there any option not to have this show?
Do we have any more Schweppes?
Oh, you got my head.
You got me? Comprende?
Wow.
A what?
No, we can't
No.
touch. It's COVID. It's icky.
What do you think this is? Redgate stream or something?
Yeah, we're not Redgate. We're heart of the city.
Yeah. This is art in the city, okay? This isn't Redgate. There it goes.
I don't know what that means. So we're perfectly sane.
I was
people.
talking shit, okay?
About what? Redgate? What was that? Jim
don't have to
runs
go-
Epstein
we don't have
Island?
to-
Oh, we don't have to go there. Okay, so...
Oh, yeah. I compared Redgate to Epstein Island.
Wait, I don't have the hat anymore. I have this ridiculous...
No,
Martin
I got it
Heidegger
covered. I got
sweater.
it covered.
So there's this book, Being in Time, pretty seminal work of philosophy. Wow.
Wait, are we talking about... Do we have to talk about theory right now?
We do. And my theory is we're all going to die in the next 3 to 5 years when East Hastings Street becomes
What
the most
is the deal with
walkable
Hunger Block Rock?
Hunger Block. I'm going to go on a
What's the
hunger
deal with that
strike.
movie, The Hunger Games? Have you all seen it?
I don't know, but remember that mayor that ran Happy Planet? I ate some of that soup. The garbage thing I work in that's full of cockroaches. Thank you, Atira. Is the cockroach thing. It has all this Happy Planet soup, and I ate it. It gave me diarrhea. So next up, Diarrhea Mayor. I hope you're watching. I hope the Diarrhea Mayor of yesteryear is one of the 5 viewers of this thing. We got a full...
Gregor Robertson. I'm coming for you and your whole family.
How many
Eris, are you
politicians
with
can
me?
we threaten? I'm with you on
Can we
killing
just
anyone
like
that's going to destroy
form
this
a mob
community.
after this whole stream?
I don't
whatever
think so,
thing
because
that's
our
going on, and
audience
just,
is
like,
depreciating
go
with
to
time.
Gregor Robertson's house.
We're like Enron stocks.
And-
We're going to plummet, let me tell you.
and just chant, "We want Gregor! We want Gregor!
Happy planet.
Happy planet. Happy planet."
I didn't introduce the next act, then we'll do that. Okay, here's the script. I'm going to introduce the next act, and then we'll do that. So Freddie, also see him all the time. Live in the Downtown Eastside, you'll see these people around, and it might sound like crap because it's art of the city, but they really do sound good if you listen to the record. Hey, I'm not throwing shade. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Anyway, what do we want? Happy planet. Happy
Gregor
planet.
Robertson. Gregor Robertson. A Gregor Robertson planet is a happy planet.
No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Heart of the City, for having us. All jokes are made in sincere...
With your express consent. Actually, I just want to make a disclaimer. We should have made this before saying anything, that there will be no accountability for anything said.
No, I love that. That is true.
or done.
Have you read Heidegger?
Have you ever read Nietzsche?
Have you read Fanon when he's like, decolonization is blowing up the white people's part of town?
Have you ever heard of Franz Ferdinand?
Yeah, they have this great song called, and next up, it's Big City.
There's a bit of history for you.
Oh, fuck. I keep hitting the mic into my teeth. If your broken teeth give you COVID, you know when my teeth are all smashed up? Because I don't know how to handle a mic. Or a dick.
Noel.
Noel is
You
the punkest person I know.
Literally the only punk.
Noel is the only punk left.
That's nuff said, am I right?
Enough said.
That's what she said.
Enough said.
Enough said, that's what she said.
Wrong. This is totally wrong. I know, and then we said Noel. No, let's do it in the dark.
Gregor Robertson, watch your back.
Gregor Robertson did this from his secret underground mayor base featuring Melissa Genova. No, next up is the punkest person. Go back one, Noel, who's in the audience, who's one of our few audience members left, then is Freddie, because I wanted to smoke during Freddie because the song's really long. I liked it so much, I played it to myself this morning. I buried it to...
It's a good song.
Damn, you're all the way over there. Noel,
No,
you're
I'm
the
like
punkest person. Yo, all you people with mohawks and shit and think you're punk, Noel's punk. Fuck you.
You're like the punk, like a, Christ, I don't know. Okay, cut to tape.
What we have to show for poverty or price structure based right similar being homeless is a crime. Being homeless is a crime. Time to take back our rights. Time to take back our freedom. Time to hold straight. Stand together. Stand to the status quo.
Hey, do y'all have the capacity to like film this like a late night talk show where like
I don't think
Eris
so.
is?
I think we gotta go all the way. Can we drag this on this floor? This was designed for
This isn't
poor
like a
people
late
to
night
be
talk show at
incompetent.
all. This is
Yeah, it is. It's not even late night. The liquor store's still going to be open when this is over, folks. So when if you're like,
that is not even late. That's not even that late.
we can't say this is
isn't
dry
late at all.
space. No, we go till 9:30. Trust me, I'm watching the clock. Like, well, it has to be for people like me.
People like you.
Yeah, who are wearing sunglasses inside with lights in their eyes. Like I can't see
mean,
anything.
I literally said I have access needs that like I can't have these bright lights.
You
like,
remember
no flash
Microsoft
photography.
Encarta? No, but yeah, let's turn all the. Can we get all the lights off?
Yeah, can we go lightless?
There we
and
go.
just like light up our own faces with our phones.
Okay, so yeah, like a spooky thing. You remember
Happy
Microsoft?
belated Halloween.
You remember Microsoft Encarta?
I like this mood lighting. It's
They
really
had
good.
that thing, Mind Maze, where it was like a quiz, but you went through the thing. Does anyone remember that? Microsoft
What?
Encarta?
Magna Carta?
The Magna Carta was a terrible idea. What happened?
But the Magna Carta Holy Grail was a great album.
Didn't Karl Marx write about that? He's so boring, I can't remember anything.
Yeah, the fourth Marx brother.
The worst one that wasn't funny.
Yeah, I mean,
He had
what good
carbuncles
is like
on
writing
his
theory
anus.
if you can't be funny about it?
That was
That Karl Marx isn't funny?
the truth is that the Downtown Eastside is one of the most important communities on that I've ever been to. I can't use any other comparatives, but it is my home, and it is a home to many fantastic people. So let's not forget, behind all the jokes, there's a deep love and a deep spite.
Mhm.
And Microsoft Encarta had this game.
It's Magna Carta.
Oh, the Magna Carta had this game, and it resulted in what we see now, which are ideas, thoughts, people, creatives from New York. I create for a living. That's my job. How fucking preposterous is that? You create for a living.
That's funny. You're like an influencer yourself. Like
I was in Times Magazine, so let's get real. We're gonna get real for a minute.
you create
We are not doing well
more
with this
drug
audience.
users, the more and more you give out drugs, and it's like it's really sick. You think that you're on the right side of history by giving drugs to people that's clean. It doesn't matter if it's clean or dirty. Like,
No, they should all die.
That's Eris. That's a bit much. I'm trying to have a real conversation with you.
I'm doing that thing again. I'm making it all about me. It's all about me.
Eris was literally in Times Magazine, and they tried propping.
I think the
what's
Carnegies
what's
used to
going on
these
with
kind
you,
of-
Eric? Like, what's going on right now?
I live down here, so
This is what happens when you get featured in Times Magazine.
So, speaking of people who should be featured in Times Magazine,
Friedrich Nietzsche.
well, that's ironic because the next act is Freddie, Big
Oh.
City.
Mhm.
We're not gonna go over capacity. No one likes us. Don't worry. The live stream doesn't even have 40 people. That was security counting the number of people in here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Cop
11, 12.
culture is
like about 15
everywhere.
people, which is equal to the cop culture is everywhere. Anyway, Freddie, Big City. I'm gonna go smoke, and then we'll be back for another 2 acts and the closing ceremonies of the Olympic Games of whatever.
Remember
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Olympics?
yeah, yeah.
Remember then they were here? That was
Yeah, we
great.
did. It ruined the city.
Did it though? We wouldn't have gluten-free pastries if it wasn't for the Olympics.
And welcome to a world unreal, where everything is made of steel, and bolted to a concrete floor and locked behind an iron door. This is what they call my cell, where all the ghosts keep secrets well. My eyes will stare at burning fire when I look up at the razor wire. Can you take me? Can you take me to the other side and take me and show me where the angels fly? It almost feels like yesterday. A young man threw his life away. Now 13 years have passed me by. I only wish I could have said goodbye. Can you take me? Can you take me to the other side and take me? Show me where the angels fly. This is where the sinners dwell, remembered for the souls they'd sell. They'll con you, scam you, cheat you blind, just like the crazy world I left behind. Can you take me? Can you take me? Show me where the angels fly, don't forsake me, and I will be there by your side, and they will never break me till I die. Find some peace of mind, can never seem to find the time.
Whether or not you like that doesn't matter because I liked it.
Big City Freddy.
Point is,
Beautiful fucking song.
When I was outside smoking, there was someone connected to some Wi-Fi. I don't know if the Carnegie has free Wi-Fi. Does it?
Oh, it does?
Yeah, good
What's the
for you
password?
guys. But he was playing chess. He was playing chess on the doorstep, and screaming at the game of chess. He was losing terribly.
Internet chess?
Yeah, chess.com chess. But
Right. The internet has chess now. That's crazy.
the internet has everything your heart could desire.
Even freedom?
There is no freedom in the world. But
Right. So they don't. So really, they can't offer They don't have everything. I guess is what you're saying.
no, I just
So you're a
love-
liar.
I love the fact. Hey, you don't have to let him talk on the phone.
All right. Okay. Go off, Queen.
Let him talk on the phone. Is this heart of the city or fart of the city? Because I thought it was art of the city. And if someone wants to talk on the phone in the background of this noxious presentation,
It better be a conversation about art.
maybe he's giving chess directions to the person that's beating the person at chess who's playing on the front steps.
Chess erections?
I have a chess erection from watching that as a trans woman. So that doesn't make any sense.
That's going a little too far.
Yeah. Well,
Chess erection? Are you serious? So, fun fact is that the drummer, Nick, is. You ever seen SCTV, folks? Yeah. Martin Short? You know Martin Short? Jiminy Glick? That's his fucking kid. Can you believe? I don't want to imagine Martin Short having sex either, but he fucking went and did that. He shot his kids and some woman and popped out. Okay, that's
transphobic. So, you ever
Is
see
it?
Taxi Driver? Martin Scorsese. Speaking of Martins, who also made what do you call that? Sound and video. The original plot of that movie was that the white supremacist taxi driver guy goes to the ghetto and shoots a bunch of black people, and then they were like, this is going to cause race riots. And that's the world you live in. My father was a firefighter, and they had a huge picture of Travis Bickle holding the guns out. He worked in Cabbagetown in Toronto. And they're all scum. Anyone who works for the state is scum. And
actually, Taxi Driver, like Martin Scorsese only made that movie so he could get a pass to say the N-word.
that is also true. So, oh God, we have so much time. We're not going to use
Horrible
it all
movie.
because you don't want to see us use it all. Huh?
Oh, we have more time to say jokes?
Yep.
Y'all want to hear some jokes? I don't know. I don't really have much else to offer. What's your name? Yeah. Hector?
Yeah.
Tell us what's your go-to joke if someone is like, tell us a joke. What comes to mind? No jokes?
You're so bad for putting the AV crew on this spot.
I'm so sorry.
That's going to get us into trouble. That's going to result in...
I just wanted to say that life is no joking matter.
Yeah, but there's this clown, right? The clown goes to his psychiatrist.
And it's a power clown.
This band, Power Clown.
Yeah,
you
can we
remember
talk
when
about Power Clown for a minute?
Yeah, I can. So there's a Metallica cover band, but they all dress up like clowns. And for whatever reason, I don't know if it was gang violence or something bad happened to the dude, but he had to import all this crystal meth into Japan and decided it would be a great idea to say, hey, Japan, I'm flying right on into you with 45 pounds of crystal meth on Facebook, and then brought the crystal meth in a guitar case. And, of course, he got arrested and is currently in a Japanese jail. What?
Good for him.
Oh, yeah. No.
He got that street cred.
He's never going to get out. Point is,
from the block. I mean, he was
remaining
about
members
that
of Power Clown, if you'd like to be on the next edition of the record, if you're one of the 11 people watching, that would just be great. So,
Yeah.
that's that. Red Bull? No, we're sponsored by Schweppes.
Eris just wants to be the new singer for Power Clown. And I totally back that.
So how are we doing in the Schweppes election? Remember when they wasted all that money on the election? That was a good idea.
Yeah, we could have done it for something important like
I could have run the
supporting
election.
Canada Dry.
Canada Dry for Prime Minister? No, wait. It's sponsored by Schweppes. Schweppes for Prime Minister.
Don't support Schweppes. They don't test their drugs.
I don't support anyone. So we're coming to the end of our program. And stay tuned for the top 10 things that Carnegie's doing poorly. But before we go there, we're running out of material. I thought we're normally...
we're literally just burning out. Like, this is...
I've worked at PHS for 35 days, and now I want to kill myself because I'm a white person from the suburbs who thought I could come down here and hack it.
You know, I thought I could hack it as, like, just a small-town kid from Little Italy working at Rain City. Now I'm just a soldier for the war on drugs.
Next thing you know, I'm giving Melissa Digenov a very dry head to...
And next thing I know... I'm watching
Anyway,
never mind.
She doesn't like us so much. Also, Pete Fry.
Can we okay, so no one's watching this, right? We're allowed to just talk shit about city council and shit.
Yeah. It's heart of the city.
Right. I literally saw Kennedy Stewart procure the services of a sex worker in Yaletown, and it was gnarly.
That is unshocking behavior.
No, I mean, like, we need to shame him. We need to shame, like, okay, actually, sex work is real work, and it's just...
Where's my hat?
Maybe we should normalize Kennedy Stewart having sex with sex workers.
I agree.
Yeah, actually, so, like, can we all just get on the level and, like, acknowledge that, like, it's normal and it's okay to have a family and have kids and be, like... Okay, Eris wants to be on city council, so this is triggering because, like, it's going to affect their riding. So I'm going to stop with that.
You're riding my ass right now. So
yeah.
But
just think about it for just, food for thought. All right.
The Foo Fighters, they're Canadian, right?
Foo Fighter thoughts.
Foo Fighter thoughts. Here are 5 Foo Fighter thoughts. Why will the city not let us govern ourselves in the Downtown Eastside? Because they want us all dead. Thought 2. Is the war on drugs caused by the police? Probably. And are they putting fentanyl into the drugs? Probably. And if you see a police officer, is all of our suffering generated by the Canadian state? Probably. Thought number 3.
That Dave Grohl shot Kurt Cobain in the head, not Courtney Love.
Thought number 4 is... Really, city council, do you read anything that comes before you? Because every time I go to council, I am not quite sure you have any idea what the hell you're talking about. And it seems like you might be operating in some kind of terrible system of corruption involving the Longshoresmen Union and the Hells Angels. And thought number 5 I'll give to you.
It's almost like Kennedy Stewart has something else on his mind. Like sex.
Where's my hat when I need it? Anyway, this is sponsored by Schweppes. Don't sue us.
No,
Heart of the
Canada
City,
Dry
don't sue us.
all the way. Canada Dry till I die, okay?
Now that I'm at the bottom of the bottle and we have only... It was white wine the whole time. I've just... That's a secret.
And you act like you're a proud Canadian. I just hear Eris always like, if I came out as a proud Canadian, no one would take me seriously in the work that I do. And it's like... Eris,
no, I'm coming out now.
It's time to come clean. Canada Dry is the real ginger ale of the people.
And white wine in a Schweppes bottle is how you drink alcohol in the Carnegie because they have prejudicial politics against people that drink and use drugs. And that is true. My point is, do you hear the sirens? Every fucking day. Dead people. My point is, this is a real sad situation, and when you wonder...
Are you all used to sirens yet?
I'm sure. I don't think the majority of...
Is it possible to get used to sirens every day, like constantly?
Yeah, but I've gone crazy. So...
Oh, you're used to them?
Yeah, they're comforting, and in an odd way where I'm like, it's really bad. So...
That is really fucking bad.
Keifer Tribe, actually, this is interesting because his song is called I Am Addiction, and it talks about his experiences using drugs and being a person in the Downtown Eastside who uses drugs. And people who use drugs are very important, and we should try our best to look out for them and not treat them like shit, like certain institutions that shall not be mentioned do. So next up is Keifer Tribe, aka Disguise, and ooh, that's good. I didn't get the pun on Disguise. I thought it was like D's nuts, but it's actually disguise, like disguise.
Like D's guys? These guys nuts?
No. Is it D's guys or D disguise? It doesn't matter because next up is Keifer Tribe,
I just
aka
like to
D's
remind
guys,
Candy
D's
Stewart
guys.
that there will be no accountability for any jokes.
There's no accountability for anything we do except when we get banned from Heart of the City, and I'm supposed to do it tomorrow. So see
It's
you.
art of the city.
Art of the city.
Monsters stuck in your head. Monsters under your bed. We are monsters. Oh, we are monsters. Oh.
I am addiction. You could catch me in the kitchen. You could catch me at the store. Maybe catch me on the corner of the Great White North. Valley, Phoenix, Arizona, El Mexico, across the globe. Maybe in your head, maybe in your nose. I am something that you shoot, something that you smoke, someone that you knew. I am someone that you know, someone in your crew, someone in your home. Truth be told, I'm everywhere I get around, yo. Once I grab a hold, I ain't never letting go. Don't stop till you're broke, won't stop till you're cold. I will break you down till your soul corrodes. Come walk with me, it's a long, lonely road. I'm the reason no one you know is picking up the phone. Cause you thought you knew, thought you know, thought you could control my appetite. Don't I have a venomous bite? I know, I'll make you sick to your stomach, right?
Monsters stuck in your head. Monsters under your bed. We are monsters. Oh, we are monsters. Oh.
I'll meet you at a party, meet some gin with Bacardi. You got them girls acting naughty, damn, look at that body. Now from this place, your progression begun. You better recognize, son, yeah, it starts when you're young. And at first you're like, fuck yeah, shit, this is fun. Then depression it comes, just so I take it and run. But for now, just relax, enjoy yourself. Look at what I got here, dog, real top shelf. This the kind of shit that make you feel like your face melt. Take a little hit of this, man, yeah, it do you real well. Now I got you like a spell, and I'm taking you to hell. Hold on tight, what I told you, better watch your third rail. What you thought this was a joke, some kind of fucking folktale? Don't drill, oh yeah, you caught up in the dope now. Money gone, you broke down, cold down, can't slow down. Wow, I got you by the throat now.
Monsters stuck in your head. Monsters under your bed. We are monsters. Oh, we are monsters. Oh.
Now everyone wanna help, but they don't know what it is. Your parents, your kids, man, and all of your friends. See, it's not just what you did, now it's how you live. And your people stop to give, so you take. In the distance it creates, it's like a whirlwind earthquake. Your world shifts and shakes, your body breaks, your heart aches. Yeah, you're coming with me, I'ma take you to a place so dark, so cold. I own your soul. I spit bricks laced with the sickest addictions, twisted dirty tricks, bloody fingertips afflicted. Got you picking up syringes and fixing them and sticking them in your bitch. Dope sick, pin slipping, broken veins you can't hit, so you miss. Now she's bitching and flipping and getting pissed. Can you feel the friction? Tension is building up in your head. Start to tripping, yelling and poking them holes in yourself. Dripping blood on the floor, man. What the hell you gotta?
Monsters stuck in your head. Monsters under your bed. We are monsters. Oh, we are monsters.
Oh shit! Every time anything ends, I'm like, I'm gonna say something serious and heartfelt, but that was. Oh Jesus! You guys sure got a way of winding mics around the pole, unless I did that. I am gonna say something heartfelt, and it's gonna be like super corny.
Go off, Queen.
No, soon this community will not exist. The city, a very long time ago, some city planner chose to destroy this community because they saw it as a blight. They saw it as something noxious, and they saw it as something toxic, perhaps. I think this is the language that kids use now. And there are so many amazing people, so many people who have been lost, who do not exist anymore. Watching this all happen, I'm only 30 years old, and I've only lived here for 10 years, the majority of which time I've spent in the Downtown Eastside. Okay, you're gonna leave. No, I like that because I can be real. I feel like with you around, I just sound like a cornball, but I do, and this will not exist very soon. And there's so much beauty here. It's a really, really tragic and sad thing that it will be obliterated and that everyone I know will die. And I said this, in that Vice documentary or whatever I did. But when I say it, I'm like, there's this video of the San Francisco men's choir, and say what you want about Christianity or choirs, I don't like them either very much, but they're like, at the beginning of the AIDS crisis and at the end of the AIDS crisis, who was left alive? And they get this 200-person choir. The people that survived, they represented it on stage, and everyone who died turned their backs, and it was 10% of the people on stage. And to think about the fact that that's what's going to happen to this community, in all seriousness, that is the fucking worst thing ever. And I'm like, from my heart, anyone living in the Downtown Eastside, it is not going to be fun. This is not going to be fun. It's not going to be a fun next 20 years. But know you have allies. I'm very easy to find. And I'll lie, I'll perjurize, you need a court support letter, you need anything, come find me. I live right down the street. And I'm not going to tell you my exact address because I don't need people buzzing me at 4 a.m. being like, I need court support tomorrow. But there are people out there who will do things for you because they've gone totally insane from seeing the amount of violence. It's not appropriate. Or what's appropriate or not. I'm just like, to me, this is fucked up, man. How can people die of want? How can people die of need of food? How can people freeze to death? How can people die of overdose? All these problems are very easy to fix. And it is just some simple, ignorant people. I realize you have to focus, but am I talking to you or you? I'm talking to you. It's a really easy thing to do to have fucking an iota of care for the people around you. And we're not seeing that. And just fuck you, Vancouver. Heart of the city. So TJ, do you have any... you don't need to clap, though. You don't need to clap. I'm just like...
I didn't get a chance to go pee, and I would have something really heartfelt to say. I do owe my life to this community. Pretty consistently suicidal, honestly, and the only thing that really keeps me going is also wanting to do cool shit and keep people alive, which shouldn't be so fucking hard. Eris does more for the
Oh my god,
community.
shut up. No, we don't need to play
Eris That's all I have to say, and I would just like to take...
That's fine. But I'm just like,
Could you give me a fucking break?
Not if
please,
you're gonna,
just
kiss
one
my
break.
ass. Are you still beating that guy at chest in the back?
I literally cannot even think straight. I have to pee so fucking bad.
Go pee because
there is no bathroom to pee in.
There's an alley, and it's full of pee and poo because there are no
But I need to be
bathrooms
seen by the internet people.
Peeing?
Like I dress just for them. I dress really nice.
Please don't. We're gonna get
What?
tossed out.
Tossed out?
Tossed
I'm gonna
out.
toss my salad.
I know. Okay, point is, I'm like, this fucking little kid died, man. He's 28, 29. Little kid died. Had to run a celebration of life. His family lives really far up north. You know. Little kid, fucking 28, 29. Whatever. I'm not so good at math, so I'm not so good at age. But I'm like, what the fuck, Vancouver? Get a grip. Seriously.
Kenny Stewart, we know that you only have one thing on your mind, but fucking get it together, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Think about something other than those mischievous thoughts and come down here for a day and visit me. My phone number is bleep, 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 bleep. No, I wish
1-800.
No, we're going to get it out. Kennedy Stewart, anyone you want to call me, I'm going to give you my work number, which is in my wallet, which I don't remember because it's not my actual number. But if you want to talk to me, Eris Nyx, the person, 604...
Your Greenpeace number, you mean? Your work number?
When I pee green from drinking all the green water that Carnegie gave us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have 2 phones. I'm not a drug dealer, but...
Wow, we have some harm reductionists in the crowd.
I don't know what that is. 604-790-9627. That is not my actual phone number, you
It's
idiots.
Greenpeace's number.
I know.
Who Eris
Hurry
works
it up.
for.
Hurry it up. They're kicking us out. It's my work phone number. 604-790-9627. 604-790-9627. You need something. You're in this community. I don't know if I can get it for you, but I'll damn well try, and I'll lose my mind doing it. And I'll cut a knife across my face when yuppies come down here and try and intimidate people and think they're cool. I'm on side. Are you? Anyway, next up, Ian Cimarron.
The Ally Queen Award goes to Eris Nyx. May I give thanks to Eris Nyx?
I tried to kill myself 3 times in the last year.
What
This
an
isn't
ally.
a joke.
Can I get in a hand for Eris Nyx?
No.
The
no
Ally
one-
Queen? I saw you smile, you bitch.
I did, because the fact that you like me means more than anything on earth. And
That's really sweet.
no, I'm like, our friends are important. Let's have a holistic message. People think we're just making jokes and this is just some stupid thing and we're a bunch of like problematic people, but there really is a heart behind what we're doing. And the guy playing chess, again, to bring it back to that, which I think is what I started this off with, guy playing chess, laughing, losing terribly at chess, but he was like, I'm going to fucking take your king. I'm going to do this. I'm like, there was joy there. Anywhere there is joy, perpetuate that joy. Anywhere there is suffering, do your best you can to stop that. And I'm not telling you to do that as something you should do, because I know you won't, because I don't think there's free will. But that's what I think, because I have mental health.
And maybe don't spout gender theory at homeless people or theory in general at people that are just trying to survive.
That's true. Just give them your money.
Don't work for PHS. Just literally give your home and everything you have to people that are on the street. And maybe, like, everyone wants to, like, virtue signal, but no one actually wants to give up any comfort. So, like, maybe let's just have a movement where we just, all the white people just give up their housing and their comfort. Eris, can I move into your place?
You can. It's very small. I'm already worried my cat's very depressed, and if you put the 2 of us together in my place, I guarantee you it'll be a murder-suicide with my cat.
Well, I mean, maybe you would be,
that's
maybe you feel
murder's
more at home on the
double
street in the Downtown Eastside in your community.
Fuck.
Community could uplift you.
They could, though.
That's true.
Okay. Deal.
So, okay. So I'm gonna move into Eris Nyx's place. And if y'all need any help with anything, here's the address. Actually, never mind. That's Let's go on to the next act. What is the deal with 100 Block Rock?
No, I like the what you're saying, because I've lost my mind, and I will just lose it further doing what I'm doing.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Anyway, art is amazing.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah.
Hey, thanks to the audience for
There's
watching.
too few people actually doing shit that saves lives, and it sucks.
That is true. There's too many people making $120,000 a year to work at VCH and PHS.
And having decolonization meetings. And
man, if I have to go to another decolonization meeting, I'm going to blow up the World Trade Centers.
there is no decolonizing right now. It's kind of a joke. What the fuck does decolonization even mean?
I can't tell Elvis what to think, but I will think this.
What the fuck did you say? What's the non-binary word for Elvis?
Elvix.
Eris.
Hey, some of us are gay, okay? It's some gay shit. But, you know, we actually have a conclusion speech. And Ian Cimarron is up next. He likes reggae and played in Bob Marley's band. So I hope you like reggae, because there's about to be a 7-minute long reggae performance for you from Ian Cimarron.
Power to the people.
And all power to all people.
Power to Eris.
No, don't do that.
What's your name again? Sorry, I have ADHD. I can't remember anything. What is it, Hector? Yeah. Power to Hector.
Yo, all power to Hector. Yo, fucking what up, Hector? Imagine having to film this.
Can we get a round of hand?
Yeah, we can. For Hector?
Yeah, for Hector. Yes. Yes.
And for Kim, all the AV people here, you've had to put up with us for almost 2 hours. Trust me, we're going to bleed out the clock until the Carnegie closes. No, but I don't know all your names, and you might not like us so much, but you sat through this to make art for the community, and that's amazing. And that's the kind of dedication. I'm like, you're probably not getting paid. It's probably a miserable time listening to us. And no, but you are the heart of the city.
Art of the city.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, everyone that's volunteered their time and done this and done it to everyone everywhere. That's the important thing. So next up, Ian Cimarron, and then we'll close out the show and we'll leave the Carnegie, and I won't come back until I have to eat dinner here because I spent all my money on drugs.
All right.
It's been so long, from ancient tradition, ancient thing, but look what we say, say we come to sing a song that come to put everybody as one. Well, everybody sing with me, say it again. What we tell them? Run away, run away, run away from the land of the setting sun. We go run from that, Chant it again. Hey, run away, run away, run away from the land of the setting sun. We have to run from the land of the setting sun.
We have to go and head the place and have to get along, get along. Everybody does the best out in them life, positive every day. You know how we strive, Today we achieve for different things and a message, yeah. Today we achieve for different things. We choose music, yeah. Because where we was blessed when we was born to do this, hey. And we program and we gotta get it. Run away, so run away from the land of the sinking sun. It's a big chant. When them chant it and sing it again. But we tell them, run away from the land of the certain sun. Hey. Message to the world.
What's our viewership at now? No, that doesn't mean anything. I think no, it's a really sad thing what we got going on down here. Hey, yo, what up? Good night. Thanks for coming. So many people are dead. Fuck. Here comes PJ. Here we go again. What do you... What's your name now? How did you get through the whole Carnegie Center with a mask halfway down your face? We're gonna wrap it up.
COVID's not real. Don't believe the hype.
No, COVID is real,
Actually,
and someone I knew was in a coma for 2 months. I'm like, there's so many bad things happening down here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot we're getting real. Okay.
I'm drunk. We have to get real. Although that's against the Carnegie's rules. And if you wanted me just angry and normal, we could have done it that way. But I felt like there should be some kind of heartfelt sentiment coming out of an event like this, to be displayed in perpetuity on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Like, we can argue and be misfacents.
I'm full of love. I'm here for it. Go off.
No, it's just really sad. I'm like, how does a 28-year-old kid die? His family loves him. He's like from far north BC, just dead. How does that happen? What kind of fucking society do you live in where children die? What kind of society do you live in where, man, I sound like a terrible punk record. You still directing chess? Yeah, this guy's directing chess outside. He's a grandmaster. And
I was just a foster kid.
I'm just
just out on the fucking streets, and I would be dead if it wasn't for Eris Nyx.
Man, it's not. I'm just getting sentimental, and everyone's gonna leave, and that's nice. But we do.
We do truly love you all.
No, but I didn't give out my phone number you can access easily by calling it for no reason. And I will go crazy. I will die on this hill. That's the point. What's the deal with 100 Black Rock 2? Is I'm going crazy, and I'm not here for long, and I'll probably myself. And, well, it's not, you live in constant war and you watch everyone you know die. I'm like, it's very difficult to survive that. And anyone that's down here who's surviving, That's important. And remember that. And take care of the people you love. Any closing remarks now that I've gotten all serious because I'm all fucking drunk and sappy?
Think of how fucking hard it is for someone to live down here when you're talking about your white social anxiety in the future. Maybe think about, put your life in context and realize that your nonprofit job isn't nearly as hard as the people that you're supposed to be serving and protecting and whatever. And when you're like essentially being a cop in the neighborhood, you're not on the right side of history, and going to punk shows and talking about how hard it is. I don't know, maybe check yourself. And also, Eris Nyx saved my life. I'm just like literally just a foster kid from the streets. And
here we go again.
And I am also...
Can we give a message of hope? It's the heart of the city.
we have message of hope. Art cannot make tangible change. Art should be for the community. It's about the process, not the final product. Pay people to do cool shit.
No, I was thinking that though. Zach Choi, that dude who's, not very many people like, in Crack Cloud, said to me, the medium is the message. And I didn't really understand. I feel like after the Time magazine...
That was Norman Rock, or what the fuck is her name?
Adolf Hitler. Now I can make the joke. It doesn't matter. The point is, when that Time magazine thing came out, I actually was... What are we calling it? Tim magazine? I was like, who am I?
Tim's magazine.
Tim's magazine. Who am I? Why am I down here, and what am I doing?
Tim Armstrong's magazine.
And I'm not sure very many people that end up in the Downtown Eastside know who they are or why they're down here, but we're all down here together. And
one race, one cause.
Jesus Christ, I wish I had my hat. No, I'm just like, it's a very strange thing. I don't know what to say about it, but besides, it's very strange, and I would not rather be anywhere else with any other community. I would say playing any other arts festival, but I'm afraid everything we've said is going to get us canceled. But I wouldn't rather be nowhere else than here. And I'm sure a lot of you feel that way. And for everyone that cares about anything I've just said, I'm drunk and I'm in the Carnegie, so fuck you, Carnegie Center. That's against the rules.
See what they say about fucking... I said it. Schweppes doesn't test their fucking drinks. There's literally, they managed to get a whole bottle of white wine into a bottle of Schweppes in the factory.
One time I worked in a factory and I had to put all these bottles onto a conveyor belt so they would get cleaned out by a machine, and they were full of rat skeletons, and the rats would climb into the bottles because they have collapsible ribs and then die, and then I'd have to be like on this conveyor belt.
Rats are resilient.
No, it's just stupid. My whole life is stupid. Colossus in the X-Men video game of 1991, and you're going to roll credits as soon as I do this so we don't say anything else stupid.
Is Colossus the really big round one? I don't want to sound...
He does this. When you activate his mutant power, he goes... Oh!
He's like the...
Roll credits.
He's like the genderqueer Robotnik.
Money makes robbers. Money makes killers. Money makes killers. Money makes gangs. Money makes robbers. Money makes robbers. Money makes robbers. Money makes